everybody. Welcome to session 7. I really hope everyone is doing as well as can be expected during this tough time. We're discovering a lot about ourselves and resilience, and again, we are all in this together. My wife is our homeschooler for 2 of our 3 kids, and she's doing an amazing job. So we're budgeting our time, and kids television is at a premium, and we really want to be able to be incredibly selective as to what they watch when they do watch TV. So this just occurred to me this morning. I downloaded an entire season of the 1960s Batman series, and for our kids to watch when they do watch some TV. Because I'm of a certain age, I saw this back in the 60s when it was in prime time. No kidding. Way back then. And what I love about the Batman series is, one of the many things, they don't have laugh tracks on these shows. So you have to use your brain. A lot of kids shows now, they have these laugh tracks and they spoon feed you when something is supposed to be funny. But Batman, they had these long pregnant pauses where you're wondering to yourself, well, I guess that was funny. And the whole show was incredibly ridiculous, but it was really a lot of fun. For instance, Batman would walk into Commissioner Gordon's office and the phone would ring and Commissioner Gordon would pick up the phone. And then he'd say, "You don't say! You don't say! You don't say!" And then he would hang up and Batman would ask him, "Who was that, Commissioner Gordon?" And then the commissioner said, "I don't know, he didn't say." I mean, to me that's funny. And then there might be another section in the Batcave where Batman's talking to Robin and Batman would be giving some sage advice. And then Robin would go, "Oh, Batman, that's really, really insightful. Is there anything you don't know?" And then Batman would say, "Why, yes, Robin. Quite a few things, in fact." And then there would be this long, pregnant pause. So it was a great show in that regard, but it was also the place to see and be seen. All of the stars of the era wanted to be Batman villains. Cesar Romero, Burgess Meredith, Eartha Kitt. I mean, the list goes on and on. Liberace, he was the great Shandell. So I urge you to go on to Netflix, or not Netflix, I think it's Amazon Prime. You can get the entire season. But it's hilarious. But another funny thing about the Batman show is the theme. And it was composed by Neil Hefti. And Neil Hefti got it. He understood how campy and fun this show was. So he wrote the theme song, and it was comprised only of roots. And which is, I've never known a melody to be made up of only roots. F or whatever. This isn't the key. I don't believe it was in the original series, but today we're going to start in the key of F. But here are the lyrics to Batman. And if you're teaching your kids this, band directors or students, if you're out there, if you want to learn the lyrics, here they are. And I think it's really important, no matter what the song is, if you're playing it, to become familiar with the lyrics. It's not going to take you too long to learn these words. Here they are. Batman. 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 Okay, you got it? I don't think it's going to... I think you can remember that. But we're going to start off playing the melody, and we're going to be working on the ta articulation, and then whole notes. Da, 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 da. Okay, but let's get the proper starting note, because this is going to be in concert pitch, as always. So trumpets, make the necessary adjustments. There we go, there we go. All right, you ready? We're thinking whole notes, we're thinking clean articulations. Again, this is a warm-up, but we're just going to have fun with the warm-up. I also made an announcement for everyone to bring their sunglasses, because if we're going to be warming up to Batman, we have to have some fun with this. So, put on those sunglasses, post your practice selfies, and either tag me on them or post them right up to this live broadcast. You ready? Whole notes with articulations on the front end, playing the melody to Batman, and we're going to be going up by half steps. And I don't want you to think too much on this. I want you to think cleanliness of attacks and pitch. But it's even better if you close your eyes while you're doing it. Here we go. Up a half step. Now let's drop it, the octave. You guys are doing great. One more. Alrighty. I hope everyone's wearing their sunglasses. I'm going to have some water. Cheers. Hope everyone's staying hydrated. Calling your friends, family, loved ones, folks you haven't talked with in a long time. Call your band directors, students. Call your band directors and check up on them. I know your band directors are thinking about calling you too. Again, we are all in this together. We're going to get through it. But if we can make our time together at our homes and with our family as enjoyable as possible, let's make the most out of this. We can get a lot of good practicing in during this time. A lot of good practicing. Okay, so we got through the melody in all 12 keys. But there's also a different part of this melody that can really help us to work on fast legato articulation. Going down by chromatics and then going back up. But mostly I want us to think about where the tongue placement is. Da 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 da. Okay, it's going to be a da syllable right where the top of our teeth and the roof of our mouth meet. Let's find that. Da 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 da. Okay? Now, the note it's going to start on, and this is really, really easy to figure out, the note we're going to start on is going to be on the 5 of each chord. The 5 of each chord. So if you have an F7, you're going to go up, you're going to start on a concert C. All right? You got me? You with me? The B flat is going to be a concert F, and we're going to go down. So let me give you an example. So here is an F7 chord. Anytime you see just a chord with a letter and a number, it's going to be a dominant chord, which means you're going to have a triad and a dominant seventh on the very top. So I'm going to spell this F7. But we're going to start this lick. I'm not even sure what you would call it a counter melody. I would call it maybe a hook that Neil Hefti did. I think it's pretty cool though. But we're going to start on the C. Because as a trombonist, it's really, really good to practice those outer positions. And for trumpets, you can also do your alternate fingerings. Okay? So we're going to start on the lower C, and we're going to go down chromatically and go back up. But what I want us to think about throughout this whole thing, and we're going to go through all 12 keys again, I want us to think smooth, legato, fast tonguing, but we have to stay relaxed. I want us to get more and more relaxed as we go through each different key center. Okay? I want us to just let the legato tonguing flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. Before we get started, we're going to take another deep breath on the count of 3. And when we do that, we're going to release any tension in our chest, in our shoulders. This is going to be wide open. Our throats are going to be wide open. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We did a lot of playing yesterday. I hope everyone's chops are feeling good. We're going to do a lot of playing today. However, if you start to feel like you're getting sore or getting stiff, I want you to put the horn down and just follow along. Staying relaxed. All right, here we go, the legato tonguing exercise. Now, I might change the style to staccato periodically. I might also do some double tonguing in the middle, but I'll try and signal that by giving you some sort of visual cue. And if I do change up the style, do your best to emulate what I'm doing, okay? Again, we're all in this together. I'm going to take one more drink of water before we go. Oh, and if you make some mistakes, that's totally fine. We're practicing. One of my mottos is, as you know, when you're practicing, failure is always an option. Okay, how's that for an articulation exercise? Woo-hoo-hoo! Hey, I hope you caught some of those stylistic changes that I was doing. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. And the key on something like that is really not to think too much. Don't think too much. Let the subconscious automatically move you to the next key center. And and I know darn well that since you're following along, your ears are getting pretty darn sophisticated, so you're going to be catching a lot of this stuff anyway. But if you miss something, that's all right. Just rewind it and do it again. Do it again. All right, now we're going to stay within the key of F. So I'm going to go over here. As you can see, I'm going to get rid of the transposition feature. And then I'm going to, we'll stay with 12 times for now. But let's take a look at what we're going to be doing. Do you remember yesterday when we did, of course you do, we did Sunny Moon for 2. And I let you take a screenshot of the F minor pentatonic scale / F blues scale with the added note in here. We're going to do that again, so get ready to take a screenshot. Here we go. That's the descending. Okay, YouTube folks, 1, 2, 3, take a picture. Boom. Okay, Facebook folks, 1, 2, 3, click, screenshot. Now, we're going to go backwards for now, because that's going to be ascending. Alright, I'm really going to try and stay within that on this call and response that we're going to be doing. Okay, let's start off with 2 measures at a time, and then we might even go into entire choruses. So it'll be 2 measures for a while, and then we'll trade 4s, and then I want to trade entire choruses with you guys. Here we go. Now, of course, you got to put your sunglasses back on, post those selfies. This is all about having fun today. I guess we're doing 4s. Alright, now we are going to do 2s. We're going to be trading 2s. Here we go. I'll start. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's do a little bit of craziness. Yeah. Alright, now I'm going to do an entire chorus, then you will. Alright, now, an entire chorus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get in there, get in there. That's right. Alright, now let's play together. Both of us. Yeah! Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to outline the chords. We're going to outline the chords themselves. We're going to go from root to 3rd to 5th to 7th. I'll demonstrate, and then we're going to do the entire thing together. Here we go. All right, join me. How'd you do? How'd you do? Oh, that's a lot of fun. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. That was a lot of playing. So I'm going to take my sunglasses off, and we're going to do a little bit of warming down. Okay. The warm down bossa, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I sure had a lot of fun today. I hope you did too. And I'm very, very grateful for our time together. Looking forward to seeing everyone tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And thank you, everyone.